Well, hello everybody. Today is Monday, May the 13th, 2024. And I'm doing a little bike video today. It's actually more of a test for the drone. But I'm starting up at the rec center, and I'm heading back to my place. Um, I've got, as you can see, I've got the drone in follow mode. So I've got this little flying camera following me. And I'm using some different settings here just to experiment, see what this looks like. Instead of the highest resolution, I've got it set at instead of 2.7K resolution, I've got it at 1080. And then I have the frame rate a little slower. No, I guess it's not a slower. It's 30 frames per second. So anyway, little different look here. I've got this HDR mode turned on, which is a high dynamic range, gives it kind of a saturated, darker look, and trying to give a little bit of a cinematic look. Just experimenting with this. Anyway, heading up here to the Cook Street. This is kind of my neighborhood when I was a kid growing up. We'll turn to the right here. The second house on the left, this blue, or the third one to the left, this blue one, that's the house I grew up in from about age 1 to 5, and it looks the same as it did when 70 some years ago when I was living there. This next house up here to the left, that's Ricky Carvin's place. He grew up there, one of my boyhood friends. And up here ways is Johnny Dessel's place up at the top of the hill, where he grew up. It's a brick house. And it's kind of a humid, kind of a funny feeling day, kind of humid. Actually, it felt a little chilly when I started out with my ride, and now there's a lot of moisture in the air, so we've been having a lot of rain lately. Not the ideal day to be riding, I guess, but not bad. Can't complain. That brick house to the left, that's where Johnny grew up. And so we had a lot of bike races going down this street, and a few little mishaps where we'd wipe out on our bikes. In those days you didn't wear helmets. You just kind of bounced. Okay, up here I'm going to turn to the right, and this is the end of Cook Street. We're going to go onto North Vine Street, heading north. And this big old brick house to the right is actually the very first place I lived with my grandparents, my mother and my grandparents. And a lot of good memories there. And in fact, that house is on the cover of the new album, Back in the Old Neighborhood. To the right here, that's where Kevin Connor grew up, and the Connors. And we're heading down here close to Lincoln Drive, where I currently live. And all this activity, they're laying fiber optic cable. That's what all these trucks are. I'll turn to the right here. This is Lincoln Drive. And this is not my typical bike ride video. This is nothing too interesting, but like I said, more of an experiment with this drone. It's following me pretty well. here's my place. As you can see, I was going to go the other way around the house, but here's this big old walnut tree's coming down. It's getting too close to the house. Plus, it floods everybody's lawns with walnuts. And here's a big old tree to the left that I used to have my tree house in. See how lush it is back here? And over in the neighbor's yard there, they've got that big, beautiful dog. He's a real curious guy. I like him. Oh, I think this is a lilac bush to the left. Somebody tell me smells really good. See the little purple flowers, blooms. Smell really nice. And we'll take a look at Meowser looking out the window here. So thanks for coming along, and that's about it for today. See you next time.